Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to take a look at how to find the slope, or the rate of change between 2 points. So, say I wanted to find the slope between the points 2, 3 and 4, 9. How could I do that? Well, one way I could do that is by plotting these points on this graph here. And now remember, when we have a point, my first number here represents my x-coordinate, and my second number here represents my y-coordinate. So to plot the point 2, 3, I'm going to start where x is equal to 2, and then go up to where y is equal to 3. And there's my first point A. To plot my next point, 4, 9, I'm going to go to where x is equal to 4, and then go up to where y is equal to 9. Now, to find the slope, or the rate of change between these 2 points, I'm going to connect these 2 points with a line. And now remember the formula for rate of change, right? The formula for rate of change is rise over run. So what I need to do here is I need to find the rise, how much does my line go up by? And then divided by the run, how much does my line go to the right? Okay, well, my rise, my line goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And my line goes right 1, 2. I'm going up 6, so my rise is 6. And I'm going right 2, so my run is 2. And now, to find the rate of change, the slope, we just need to divide these two values, 6 divided by 2. And 6 divided by 2 is just 3. So we saw how we could find the rate of change, the slope between 2 points, by graphing it. Another way we could find the slope between these 2 points is by using a table of values. So let's take a look at how we can do that. So what I can do is I can put my points, my 2 points here, in a table. So if I look at my 2 points, the x values for my 2 points are 2 and 4. And my y values are 3 and 9. We can see from the graph that my rise represents how much my y values are going up by. So here, my y values are going from 3 to 9. To go from 3 to 9, we have to go up 6. My run represents how much my x values go to the right. So here, my x values go from 2 to 4. So my x values go up by 2. To find the rate of change from a table, all we need to do is we need to divide the rise by the run. So we're going to divide the 6 by the 2 to get 3. So we looked at 2 ways we could find the slope between 2 points. One way is by graphing, and the other way is by using a table of values. In this next example, I'm going to use a table of values to find the slope between each of these points, just because I find that it's faster to use a table of values here. So let's do that. Now, for the first one, I want to find the slope between the points 2, 5 and 4, 13. So I'm going to start by creating a table of values with my x and y values. Now, for these 2 points, my x values are 2 and 4, and my y values are 5 and 13. And now, just like before, I'm going to find how much do my y values go up by, that's my rise, and how much do my x values go up by, that's my run. So my y values go up from 5 to 13. To go from 5 to 13, we have to go up 8. And my x values are going up from 2 to 4. So they're going up by 2. And now, to find the rate of change, all we have to do is we're going to divide these, right? Rise over run. So we're just going to take 8 here, and we're going to divide it by 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4, so my slope is 4. Next one, we want to find the slope between the points 3, 2 and 8, negative 3. So we're going to do the exact same thing, right? We're going to create a table and use this table to find the slope between these 2 points. Now, I can see my x values here are 3 and 8, and my y values are 2 and negative 3. Now, my y value goes down from 2 to negative 3. To go from 2 to negative 3, we have to subtract 5, right? So my rise is negative 5. Next, we want to look at the x values. To go from 3 to 8, you're going to go up 5. And now, to find the rate of change of slope, we're just going to divide these 2 values. So we're going to take negative 5 and divide that by 5. Negative 5 divided by 5 is just negative 1. Let's look at a couple more examples here. So next, I want to find the slope between the points negative 3, 1 and 5, 8. So I'm going to do the same thing, right? I'm going to start by creating a table. My x values are negative 3 and 5, and my y values are 1 and 8. My y values go from 1 to 8, so they go up by 7. My x values go from negative 3 to 5, so they go up by 8. And if you're ever not sure how much the x or the y values go up by, you can always subtract, right? You can always subtract to see how much the x or the y values will go up by. Now, to find the slope, I'm just going to divide these. Now, I can't simplify 7 over 8 anymore, right? So I'm just going to leave my answer as 7 over 8. Last one here. I want to find the slope between 6, 7 and 1, 4. So I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to start by creating my table. I know my x values are 6 and 1. And my y values here are 7 and 4. My y values go from 7 to 4, so they're going down by 3. Since they're going down, that's going to be a negative. My x values are going from 6 to 1. Since my x values are going down, that's also going to be a negative. And my x values go down by 5. So that's a negative 5. And now to find the slope, again, we're just going to divide these two values. So we're going to take negative 3 and divide that by negative 5. I'm dividing a negative number by a negative. If I divide a negative by a negative, that becomes a positive. So I could also write this as positive 3 over 5. And if you check your calculator, check using your calculator, 3 over 5 is also the same thing as 0.6. And there we go. So we saw how we could find the slope or the rate of change between 2 points using both a graph and a table of values.